Alright, our mics are live. I'll be waiting to hear audio. You guys go ahead and say something.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I can't tell from a creeping on the moon. Whatever that lyric is. You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way.
So I could.
That was so fun.
I'm sorry, I got really drunk that night when I did this. Like, I probably shouldn't have been drunk.
That wasn't
Yeah, it was a Joker. Where me and Viv, we saw that white girl with the really
chick.
big ass, and I was like,
girl.
holy shit. Even Viv caught me checking her out, and I was just like, you know, and then she even chimed in with me, and she was like, so that's a really big ass. I was like, yeah, it is. Face-wise, face value, what's the profile?
Because I never even knew what nerdcore was.
I was like, oh, you know, that's a good question. I was like,
you know, doing it. I just wanted to kind of talk about
bar to the side and just sat at the table, just like looking at it.
Over some 8-bit beats. I was always a big fan of the 8-bit sound, Mega Man, the Mario.
And I came back right after checking out this white girl's ass, and I was like, by the way, Viv, yes, it does have a very nice profile. Not only is it big face value, but it's big profile. And I was like, word.
We're live now.
Well,
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, no, I'm still talking.
Astro said, fuck your podcast.
Yeah, no, I know what I'm talking about. It's
Talk
alright.
about
Our
ass.
viewers want to talk about
Talk
booty.
about ass.
I mean, we're talking about boobs for a little bit on the last one.
We did for a
Yeah,
little
very,
bit.
very
For
shortly
very-
on the last.
Shortly lived.
But
It's hard
shit,
to find women with boobs as it is to find women
but
with asses.
this is what I gotta ask, guys. Should we talk about sex?
Baby?
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me.
Let's talk about
all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex.
sex.
Next thing you know, you're gonna start singing. Ooh.
I wanna sex you up.
Well, I guess we're monetized now, boys.
Yes.
I wish I could remember all the words of that one. Jesus. But
You know I have that tape. Oh, I'm so embarrassed of myself.
I mean, since we're talking about that generation, I mean, we might as well talk about Joe.
wait.
I want to
Let me
know.
introduce some people.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Because we haven't even done that.
Sorry, bro. I'm on a landslide.
Welcome to the Retro Rec Room Pod. I am your ghost with the most EVs86. That is the Astro Boy, my always stalwart co-host. That guy. The pretty motherfucker. The one in the back. Yeah, him. And our guest for the night, my good man, Vitamin. I don't know. Do we have a handle for you?
We don't have
Rudie Riot.
Rudie Riot, my boy.
Oh, yeah. That's your cat.
That is
So-
my gamer tag. Is Rudie Riot.
I believe.
We're not going to say for what console, though. We don't want you stalkers. Come
Yeah,
on.
You
man.
stalkers being like, oh my god, that's Rudie Riot.
We don't want that, man.
No,
We
I
don't
don't
want
want
that. That's not cool.
That's not cool.
Viv will kill
Don't
you.
hit me up.
Popper.
I would love a popper. Thank you.
No problem, sir. So,
I'm good for Naples.
since we are talking about console gaming,
You
we
like
are
that,
talking about
don't
console
you?
gaming.
Okay.
I believe we were going to talk about some MMOs.
Oh, we were, weren't we?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about butts.
We can get back to the butts.
You started, let's talk about sex. So I thought that's where we were going, but you want to go to MMOs first? I mean, I'm down. Whatever.
We can circle
I mean, they're
around.
both good.
We can circle back around.
Both highly entertaining topics.
Yes, both very highly entertaining at a, activity level.
Activity, yes.
I mean, who doesn't like slapping ass?
I don't like to slap. I just like to,
Press
touch it, go like that
You
with
like to
it,
watch it. You like to watch the wave.
Yeah.
You gotta slap it to watch the wave, baby.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
know.
don't. Not
See,
you
see,
don't.
but I'm a different class.
I mean, if she knows what she's doing, she can do the wave herself. She can just hit the jiggle and you be like, ooh, damn, girl.
I mean, if she really didn't know what she's doing, she could shake the whole earth. The whole twerking generation. Which I mean, okay, we might as well just jump on it. We're already going on.
We're already here.
Right?
We're already here.
So, if you guys follow like a whole lot of like Instagram and shit like that, right? I do. I have. There are more white women with actual like real thick ass booty, and I'm saying thick like THICC booties than some of our colored minority people, such as Mexicans, Hispanics in general, or blacks even. And I'm just like, wow. Yeah. I think I've been kind of converted to the white side. No offense, everyone.
There's some nice ones.
I kind of want like a really nice thick white girl, a snow bunny, if you will.
Oh, Velma.
Yes. Velma? Oh, dude, if she's a Velma, like super nerd
my language. Sure.
Yeah, like, I'm down, bro. Let's go.
I love everything this man just said. If you guys don't know, I love Velmas, aka thick ass white girls, thick.
Who are nerded, blind as a bat.
They're not completely blind, but you know the glasses is nice.
I want that girl. No, I want that girl cute, blind though, right? As a bat, bro.
Like Lisa Loeb glasses are sexy, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. It's a turn on.
I'm down.
It is.
I'm down to go to Funky Town.
I mean, I had a girlfriend one time. She hated wearing her glasses. So I looked with her when she wore glasses. I was like, yeah, you should wear your glasses. I don't like it. I'm like, yeah, I like it.
I like it.
She's like, I don't care. I'm like, wow, fuck
it. That's when you tell her she looks hot, bro.
Yeah.
You're like, they're hot though, babe.
No, I'm
and
sure.
she'll be like, you really think I look hot? Babe, I'm gonna fuck you in your glasses right now.
She didn't want to hear it.
Nah, see what I would have done though, too, truthfully, because you know I'm an asshole at heart. I just thought it'd be like,
don't be a dick.
Yeah, no, I would. I'd be like, actually, you look fucking ugly without your glasses. That's what I would be.
That is not reverse psychology.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it does. They manipulate us all the time. I mean, usually it's with boobs and ass, but yeah.
Or other things. Like child support.
Ooh. Let's not get on that topic. Let's not get on that.
One of us pays a lot of that.
I'm sorry.
A lot.
Yeah, you gonna make me hit on gender equality again. I don't need to go there.
Yeah, we
already did that.
We
broached podcast.
That subject.
I'm not gonna.
I probably have a lot of
divulge numbers.
Nah, man, you ain't got no haters. It's all love in the RetroGaming Dojo. They love us, man. Anyone who comes through, they're like, man, we love you, Xevious. We love you, Astro. Especially love you, Astro.
We hate what you say, but yeah, we still like you, Astro. That's what I assume.
They're like, Xevious, you kind of eye looking. Astro. But back to MMOs, because this guy just started playing a ton of shit all of a sudden.
Yeah, I did. I really did. I was like anti-freaking console for a long time.
You were.
And the reason being, let me be honest, is it has to do with pretension. I call myself a geeky punk, as in punk rocker. So I was like, fuck that, that's too big business. I'm not paying for a console, that's too popular.
Fuck the man.
Fuck the man.
Fuck the man.
I'm not buying a console. And I freaking held out, and you know what? Call me a sod if you want to, dicks. I sold out.
You're not. I mean, because I am very much that fuck the man, but I'm like, but I kind of want to.
Nah, he sold out. He bought a PS4.
I did buy a PS4.
I have my PS4 sitting over here.
Yeah, he has one right there.
Yeah. Who got a PS4? You just ain't on it as much as you should.
Who's good, Logic? Bitch, I've been streaming Neo for the last 2 weeks.
He has been streaming Neo a lot.
Yeah, after Neo 2 came out.
Damn right.
On that Xbox game, though.
Which one?
I mean, you haven't.
No, he hasn't. He's been playing.
I've been playing my
Neo.
Xbox.
Bro, I
haven't been
streaming.
I always see you on Neo.
I haven't been streaming my Xbox. I've been playing Fantasy Star Online too in my bedroom.
Oh,
I'm talking about for the 2-3 years though.
Oh yeah.
That PlayStation 4 and Xbox have been out.
Don't hate.
Yeah. Not fool. You said you like Victorian era shit. I'm wanting to play Bloodborne with you, and you're like, nah, man.
Bro. Word?
Nah, man. I'm playing this other game.
Word? Word? Scheduling?
Yeah.
How many times have I hit you up? Oh man, you know.
What you mean? No. Cause you trying to get me to play fucking Neo.
No. I'm talking about playing Bloodborne. Oh man, you know.
Okay, let's play Bloodborne then.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Go get your PS4.
Right now? We doing a podcast.
We need to
I can make a new character just for you, bro.
I haven't beaten that shit.
I know.
I'm trash at that game too. Which is
not even that. Oh,
which is
it's
crazy.
so much more easier than Dark Souls, though.
I don't know, man. I'm so much better at Dark Souls 3.
See, and I mean, hell, we might as well get on that topic then.
I'm going to play Dark Souls. That's what my brother plays.
Man, you should. Then we all can
You
play
should
Dark
get
Souls.
both.
We can all play DS3.
Dark Souls and Bloodborne.
Nah, fuck Bloodborne. We should all play DS3.
See, this is why this cat never plays Bloodborne with me.
We go to my pretension. What was made by a smaller company?
Dark Souls.
Okay, then I'm playing Dark Souls. It was made by a smaller company.
But Bloodborne is literally the same day too. It was made by the same company.
Which one costs less?
Probably both. Well,
Actually,
I think Dark Souls is still a little bit more expensive.
Bloodborne might be more expensive only because that's like a Sony exclusive game. Maybe. I said maybe. I don't know for sure.
I assure you, Dark Souls is
The fact that my brother, my scientist brother and his teenage girl, not his teenage, my scientist brother and his
very young girlfriend.
Very young girlfriend. No, she's fresh out of college. She's 22 and he's like 33.
Old, bro.
He's 33 and she's 22.
She's like a teenager to him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I'm like 40 guys, and this chick is 22. My brother's 33.
Okay, I gather.
Yeah, she's a kid.
I do frequent.
She's a kid.
She's a kid.
I do frequent the bars.
My brother's girlfriend is a kid. And I talked to her, and she's like, I don't know. I was like, Wesley, you sure about that? You're like 11 years older than her. He's like, she's really cool. She's really hot. And I'm like, oh.
Fuck it.
Right,
Wait, hold on. Did he use the line, she's very mature for her age?
Please no.
No, he didn't. No,
Okay, that's good.
No,
That's literally
he stepped out of the room and talked about how good in bed she was, actually.
Oh, well. That's interesting. Because it usually comes with time.
I mean, they've only been together a couple of months, but he was raving about how great she was in the
Then then she has to be natural at it then, I guess.
Bro, I'm getting all these random ass emails, man. Please continue.
So
I frequent the bar scene. And I have been for the past 10 years, damn near, pretty much as long as I've been out of the Marines.
Yeah.
And I started noticing a trend.
Oh yeah? What's that trend?
They're always young.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah. Women,
like,
see, that's the thing.
You have to hit a point, right, where you're like, I can't be hooking up with these chicks. Because I'm getting older, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really see it whenever I
But those bar girls are stayed the same age.
Yeah. I felt very Matthew McConaughey, and I caught myself a couple times like, all right.
Yeah, you know.
You want to buy a Lexus?
Because yeah, exactly. Like the bar crowd. Even if you go to like a shitty pool hall.
I mean, I go to a shitty pool hall.
Yeah, you go to a shitty
but
pool hall.
I like it because people stay out of my business and I stay out of their business.
You just go to a table, you fucking do your own thing, right?
Yeah.
So you go, right? And there's a bunch of dudes that are in from 30 to 50. And I would say regularly, mostly, right? 30 to 50.
Yeah.
20-year age gap. But 3/4 of the women are 20 to 25.
Dude, they've been hitting younger, though. Like, damn near 18, straight out.
Yeah, 18 to 25.
And I'm like, damn, this is wrong.
It is a freaking... Man, it's crazy to find a woman at a bar that's in her mid-30s.
Yeah.
Mid to late 30s. That's unheard of. They don't go. They're like,
yeah,
I feel like staying at home and feeding my dogs.
Yeah, because at that point, then they're like,
or playing
when you
DCU.
do find one, when you do find one, right, and they're at that age, it's literally just because they haven't developed enough freaking skills to match freaking the market now.
Yeah.
So they usually just stay there, or you'll find them eventually no, I need almost a real job, so they go and work at Walmart or some shit like that. But these chicks that I be meeting at the bars now, I had to have a nice medium, right? Where okay, I could lightly flirt with you without it looking freaking really weird.
Looking or you yourself feeling weird? Or both?
Both.
Yeah, for sure.
To where I feel like I'm a dirtbag. To where okay, so I'm I don't know why this is, but me and my buddy Justin, right? You met Justin.
I was at G&B with you. And
That's
Justin,
right. You guys were.
And
we came for your all's little event thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. But anyways, most of the time when we go out, right, we're always the live of the situation at that point. People just end up coming up and talking to us. I don't know what it is, but this bar that we've been frequenting now, And it's always been the same way. Like, a new batch of freaking females just start working here, and they're anywhere between 18 to 22 years old, and they end up, like, knowing us by within a week's time. That when we walk up in there now, they know exactly what I'm drinking, they know exactly what my buddy's drinking. And this has progressed for the past freaking, like, 2-3 years. Yeah.
That's super creepy.
Yeah. And, I mean, dude, there's this one moment where this chick was, like, 22. And me and her were just sitting at the bar, typical, like, you know, bartender talking to me about freaking life, and, you know, me with her too. And then, I guess she took a picture of me and my boy, and she shot it to her 15-year-old sister. And
why?
Yeah, I was like, why would you do that? She's like, oh, I don't know. But my sister thinks her hot. I'm like,
well, good.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Fun.
No.
What?
No, just chatting.
And basically, like, yeah, so that's like the joke between me and her. She's like, you should date my sister. Just wait 3 years. I'm like, nah, not doing that. I'm sorry.
We had a
Wait 3 years. I'm doing the same damn thing I've been doing now at that point.
We had a conversation about that.
Huh? Oh, you and me? We did?
We did.
Was I drunk?
No. Remember when we stopped at HEB before we went to the tabletop session?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I remember that shit. But yeah, man. You know, the troubles of a man growing older as he comes into life.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Because God knows I hate the dating game. I think that shit's stupid.
it is.
Yeah.
It's very stupid.
Yeah. I hate that crap, bro.
I'm glad to be
I'm
Tied down a little
I'm
bit.
tied down a little bit. Yeah, tied down
slightly
pretty
envious
much,
of you,
very-
sir.
Slightly envious.
Slightly.
Yeah, I am too. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want a
So-
chick to just appreciate me at face value and what I do for her,
Yeah.
and just keep me around because I
For
love
those
her
that don't
for it.
know, I'll go on a story about this. Some people think it's kind of weird because they were like, "Oh, you've been together, living together for 5 years. That's your wife." No, it's not.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
No, it's not. We will always refer to each other as boyfriend and girlfriend
Yeah.
because both of us have been like in long relationships that ended shitty. So we have an agreement. That was her idea, by the way, and she is in the house right now. So if you hear a woman voice that's very loud, that's her.
It's Mama San.
It's Mama San. She is Vietnamese, by the way.
It's not.
Yeah, the agreement is until we've lived together for 10 years, we will not get married. Period. Period.
But you
Just
guys,
boyfriend and girlfriend.
but you guys are hitting close to that, aren't you?
Living together for 5 now.
Oh, okay.
We're only halfway there. We've been together for 6.5.
Yeah.
Mama San's here.
Mama San.
Shit.
And Mama San comes doing Mama San things, delivering food to the guys.
Jesus.
Why you Mama San?
Fucking pizza? Thanks.
You're
Thanks, Bev.
welcome. And by the way, for you guys, we are planning on going to Vegas for our wedding. So save up.
When
So
it
I
happens,
got 5 years.
when it happens in 5 years, we're having a Vegas wedding. We're gonna get married by either Elvis or Darth Vader. We haven't decided yet.
See, I was talking about Edward Cullen from Twilight.
She was talking about Twilight, but I'm not down with sparkly vampires, and you know that, babe.
But you know,
Unless
I
it's
am
Brad
down with
Pitt.
vampires, period.
Huh?
Unless it's Brad Pitt.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's.
Ooh.
Not let's stab, but- Louis?
You know, yeah,
Louis?
how dare you take an Anne Rice stab? How dare you, sir? That's my hometown.
Or what about
Hey, I'm
Bram
a Brad Pitt
Stoker's
Louis
Dracula?
fan though.
Huh?
What about Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Ooh, that's good too. Yeah, I remember that.
I like the
actor
Nos.
played
I like Gnosis when it comes to vampires. Nosferatu, for those of you that aren't like hip like me.
him.
If you're not down with the lingo, bro.
The lingo, bro.
Right.
Nosferatu.
Jesus, we got poppers and pizza, alcohol.
Yeah.
Man, it's almost like I might hurt.
Well, about that, I gotta go make me. But go ahead, continue your conversation.
Okay.
Okay, so MMOs.
MMOs. Oh, we're back because
You've been
I
go-
finished that tangent.
You've been going hard,
On
hard,
two.
hard.
On 2 specifically.
I seen you've been playing DCUO, which is my old stomping ground.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
Well, I game with our friend Heinz.
Heinz 57 for you.
Heinz 57. He
guys-
talked about him yesterday. I'm not just a guest host. I'm a viewer. Hopefully we can do this again. I can come on as a semi-regular thing.
I hope so.
Anyway, well, two of the people he games with their gamer tags are Bustali and Callie Berry.
Old acquaintances.
Old acquaintances.
Very old acquaintances.
We were playing the free MMO, Neverwinter. He was telling me while we did our tabletop night that I've been playing Neverwinter. It's a free D&D based MMO. I was like, all right, cool. You know what? I could do with a freaking fantasy MMO lately. So let me check it out. So I downloaded it and I went totally stereotypical. So if those of you that are fantasy freaking fans can talk shit about, oh, that's so stereotypical.
He went rogue.
No.
With a knife.
Tiefling warlock. Yeah, it's pretty stereotypical. Tiefling warlock. Well, I hit that really hard for a couple weeks, and between the four of us doing freaking party stuff, I hit max level in a couple weeks. Just powered through it. The problem, for those of you that are like, oh, Neverwinter sounds cool. Like, it's a very fun game. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's super fun. Super fun, free fantasy MMO. Problem is, like, the end game is kind of pay to win. Hate to say it, it's kind of pay to win. There's not really that much of an end game. When you hit max level, when you hit 80, which is the cap, there's not really much to do. So my only reason to go back to that now is with Neverwinter, and I went on a total tangent because you asked about DC, but it's going somewhere. Okay.
Well, he's more of a DC guy anyway, and then you got me, Final Fantasy 14. So.
Yeah. So I have two other characters that are 25. One is a healer and one is a DPS. One is a tank. So I have DPS, tank, and healer. I have one of each role. My only reason to go back to that is just for cockiness to get everything to 80. Honestly, am I going to do it? Probably at some point. But I lost interest because of the 80 being pay to win. And Heinz 57, Bustali, and Caliberry had played DCU a long, long time ago. And they had always hinted about, oh, we should play again, we should play again, we should play again. So we're sitting, all four of us on Neverwinter, doing quests, and running around this whole open world map. And Heinz 57 says, guys, guess what I'm downloading right now? I'm already downloading it. It's already halfway done. I'm downloading DCU. Are you guys getting back on it with me? So Justin and Callie are very like because that's a whole other story, and I'll let that yeah. They're pissing back and forth about whether they're gonna do it. So I just say, you know what? Fuck you guys. I went back and I freaking hit Q. I put it in my queue. I was like, I'm doing it right now. I'm tired of Neverwinter. This game is... The end game is boring to me. I want something I can progress with a little bit more end game. So that's how I got started on DCU. And in 2 days, people, I hit 30, which is the max level.
But endgame doesn't end there.
But endgame doesn't end there. Endgame is so huge in DCU. So huge.
Hell yeah. See, I think I forgot what the CR max is right now.
CR max now is, I think, 295.
Yeah, it's close to 300.
And I'm 109 now. So I'm not even close.
Nah, that's a long grind, man. Especially if you take the time to go through all the episodes.
Oh yeah.
That is, oh man, it's just, dude, there's so much, man. The whole War of the Light, the Amazon Fury. One of my favorites is the whole thing with Raven's father. The whole
Trigun? Trigun's prison?
Oh, dude,
Trigun's prison is such a good instance.
Oh no, no.
Not the instance.
There's a whole Trigun.
The whole quest line. The quest line is so fun.
There's a whole Trigun DLC.
Oh yeah. I have it.
And
because
you actually go to the Nether Realm, and you fight all of the other sins.
Oh yeah.
All the soldier children.
Yeah.
And That is so amazing.
Yeah.
So good, dude. That one's
That
awesome.
whole Gotham freaking wasteland freaking area is just huge. Like that DLC, that area is huge. And it's super confusing because it's like a freaking mountainous maze with all the cliffs and shit and the caves. Oh god, dude, I spent so much time grinding freaking the Trigun thing.
That shit's good.
Like hours and hours.
I really enjoyed the Origin Crisis. All those instances are fucking fun as hell. All the different Batman and Superman and shit you see.
All the instances where, like you said, like you change into someone.
Those are fun too.
Like the Huntress. The Huntress one is super fucking hard, by the way. The Huntress, Bizarro.
I was gonna say, have you done the Bizarro one?
Bizarro one I actually flew through.
That was pretty easy.
That one was easy. The
And
Huntress
it's a
is
good way to
super hard.
grind for gear. If you're at that level, just keep running the Bizarro one.
Run those freaking single player instances. Run those single player freaking instances all day. Run them every day.
What we used to do when we had Legendary, when we first hit the cap at 30, before we started running all the Brainiac stuff, you know where in Gotham they have the area where you fight the robots that are getting put together?
Oh yeah.
We would just run that. And you can just do a full raid on that.
Yeah.
Or you can do more than that. You can run like 12, 16 people just doing that shit. Because it's in an open world. And so we get the biggest group we could get. And it was like, alright, who's lowest CR right now? Alright, you? Okay, we're going to get the full set of gear from this enemy. And then we'll start running actual raids.
Yeah.
And that's how we get people CR out. And then we start on the Brainiac raids. Those are fucking excellent. And then you just move into the next episode, man. And you would just break down stuff like that. When you get to the Trigon instance, there is a mission where you have to fight the Titans.
Oh yeah, yes, that's so fun.
It's either you fight Raven and the Dark Raven and all the clone Titans, or you fight the Light Raven and all the actual Titans.
Yeah.
We'd run that until everyone gets a full set of gear. Boom, and then you run the actual content. And that's like right as you get into the Gotham Wasteland. Like you just kind of go towards the map a little bit, and then boom, there it is. So yeah, man, it's great. It's great, especially if you're paying for Legendary. There is a lot of new stuff I don't kind of care for right now. Because I've been playing since like the PS3 beta.
Yeah.
So.
I remember that.
Yeah, man. I remember when Hard Light first dropped. It was so busted. Jesus. I mean, all the powers are broken when they first get introduced. But Hard Light was so retarded. It was just so strong. I could be in controller role. I get into a duel with somebody, they're dead. They're gonna die. Like it was just.
I mean,
Hard
Light is still kind of busted.
People. It's not bad. The power combos, being able to use your entire power combo tree now.
That's busted.
It is awesome.
Being able to use every one of your powers without spending freaking mana or what power points, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Broken, dude. Fucking broken.
Once they got rid of the whole, you need to spend power points to learn your moves.
Yeah.
You just learn them at a certain level.
Yeah.
I was like,
like a regular MMO or RPG progression. Yeah, you just learn it.
That's not bad, except for, like he was saying with Hard Light, because of how their power set works. You combo powers into powers. So you use the first power of a combo. That's the only mana you spend. After that, every other power you use costs nothing as long as you don't get interrupted.
Okay.
So there's literally infinite combos.
Yeah. You have infinite power as Hard Light. If you know what you're doing.
I can do a combo as long as you don't interrupt me. I can just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Break your shield, all that shit. Like, as long as you don't interrupt my combo, I'm going to kill you. And it's great. DPS Hard Light right now is awesome. Even though it isn't like the strongest DPS power, just the fact you're able to do that, if you can get somebody to pull aggro for you.
If you got a good tank.
Jesus. Which is why I love Hard Light DPS, especially
like a good ice tank.
Trying to advertise yourself, that's what it sounds like. I still think the best tank personally is Rage.
I've looked at
the Red
making a Rage tank.
The only drawback about your Rage tanks are they have that they have a unique trait. where they'll go into like this rage mode, and they'll take no damage or very, very minimal damage.
Okay.
And what happens is, it's like a 10-second buff, 20-second buff, where they won't take any damage. And then what'll happen is you have what's called I forgot what it's called, but it's basically like a blowback.
Okay.
And you'll receive all that damage, and it's multiplied.
The fuck?
Back
What?
after that time.
No way.
That sounds like a horrible barbarian.
Hold on.
Not fucking worth it. Not fucking worth it.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad
But
I wasn't able to get.
you can
fucking
cancel the blowback with certain powers, so that it's mitigated. So you'll take like maybe a third of that. So you're still reducing.
Still don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Bro.
No.
Oh no, it's busted. It's busted. You got a good
That's
rage
garbage.
tank, and they're just tanking all this fucking damage. They're taking way more than they should, and it's like cancel out the blowback. It's called rage crash. That's what it is. They get the crash. Oh, I lost maybe a third of my health. Hey, healer. Do that again.
True, but that also means that you need a good healer, though.
That means you need a healer.
If you're running a tank, you're not gonna run a fucking instance without a good healer.
Yeah. I don't.
True.
Now there are some tanks that have good skills for healing. Like fire tanks are great because they have powers that give them back health. Like,
Yes,
fire
I
tanks
know.
have
'Cause I'm playing
self-healing.
fire.
You have the self-heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have a lot of good self heals, and the only thing I hate about the fire tanks is their pools for pulling aggro are centered around themselves.
Yeah.
They only have like one long range
Directional. Come
pull,
over here.
and
Fucking
it's
Scorpion.
it's
Come
a-
over
It's
here.
a single target one, which I hate.
Yeah.
It's one of
No,
those.
see, Ice has that big freaking.
Yeah, Ice
That
has a
thing
good
that-
one. Water sound in the audio, it's probably the fan because we're burning up in here. I apologize until
Texas.
I get a ceiling fan in here. It's gonna be a thing. For proper desk
Somebody
fans.
said it was 10 seconds.
The voices are coming through well. Awesome. So I have like bots and shit that hit the chat and do stuff.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm not a
apologize for the
big
water sound.
DC guy to begin with. I mean, I'm not even a big MMO guy to begin with, unless
You're talking about.
I don't know. I feel like
The
I feel like I'm bougie up in here with the MMO shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I play Final Fantasy 14.
There's nothing bougie about that. You
No.
pay for your MMO.
Pay for
I mean,
it.
I could be a WoW player and be like, I pay for mine too.
Yeah, but WoW's
Yeah.
garbage.
WoW Classic is amazing. You
WoW-
shut your fucking mouth.
WoW is fucking
original-
garbage.
The original WoW.
Vanilla Classic WoW,
Vanilla
especially now that
Classic
it's
WoW?
back,
If you would have went freaking.
so good. I won't pay for
Probably.
it anymore, but it's so good.
I mean, I don't know though, man. Because when was Vanilla WoW?
Woo! 99, 2000?
Oh, see, yeah.
I was
see,
in high
no.
school.
No, see,
2002,
see, 'cause
2003?
I got into it at 2009.
Maybe even at the latest, like 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
See, I got out in 2009, and a buddy of
no.
mine tried to get me
Way
into
too
it.
late.
Yeah, and I literally played this whole thing for like, I paid for 2 months, so I got the free month as well. So I was playing this thing for 3 months,
So
and I was like,
addictive.
I feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like I'm just
I'll
doing
spend hours
tasks.
I'll spend hours fishing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to fish. And then I'll be like, I need some food. Let me get my cooking skill up. Let me cook this fish. And then I'll fish some more. Oh shit, I had quests to do today. I just wasted 34 hours. Fuck, wow, it's addictive, man. It's like crack, bro. I can't do it. I can't do
Then
it.
I'm kind of wondering how the fuck you didn't get into Final Fantasy 14 when you got that shit from me.
It was good.
Because this
It was
guy
good.
had to talk me into playing freaking Final Fantasy 14.
I thought it was Kyola.
No, it was you, fool.
Was it?
Yeah, you bought, because you said you're gonna buy it. I need someone to play with. I'm like, okay, well,
I did say that.
I'll play with you, bro. But I mean, I'm not big in the MMO thing.
It's a good
And this guy ended up dropping out, but my ass ended up fucking loving this shit.
Loving the shit
And I was like,
sticking
holy shit, this is a great MMO.
It is amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of you cats are like against the whole paying for MMO, but I feel
I'm not.
like it's kind of
It depends
like
on the
worth it.
game for me. Like right now,
I'm probably gonna pay for my second month of DC. Honestly.
I'm paying for premium on PSO2 right now.
Oh,
But I fucking love that game. Like, I'm an old head Phantasy Star Online player. I want to support the US release of that game, so I'm like, I refuse not to spend money on that. Just for fucking ethical reasons.
Oh, what?
That's my boy Toby. 14 is addictive. I wish I had a good PC for that game. What classes do you use? I know.
I use a Dragoon because that's the best DPS.
I know when I stopped, I was playing Ninja. When I stopped. Well,
predictable.
I started with
Final Fantasy 14.
I started with Monk. Well, Pugilist, and then I went into Monk.
Yeah.
And then I stopped with Ninja because I was like, I want to be able to attack from range and do damage.
Yeah.
And Ninja has a ton of ninjutsu that does range damage. So.
I didn't even know you got that far into it.
Yeah, I did, dude.
Why don't we play together?
Because I'm already.
I feel like this is Bloodborne all over again. Damn it, Hook.
Because I'm already spending money on fantasy stuff.
It's okay, bro. I get it. You don't want to play.
I'm about to be out, and I'm about to be out of work for who knows how long.
Yeah, I feel it.
So I'm about to be really broke.
All right, when you get a steady paycheck again, and you on Final Fantasy 14, I'll be like, hey, bitch, where's that fucking invite? You got no fucking excuses now, bro.
You know damn well. I got a bunch. I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy 7 remake, bro.
Oh shit!
I already picked it up.
No, hold on, I'm not done with my MMO fucking combo.
Go ahead. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know.
Oh shit!
Iconic. He said he expected me to be a ninja. Damn it.
That's what I said.
I mean, if you play enough tabletop with Hook, you gonna know damn well you're gonna play ninja anyway. If not a rogue.
I think it's because I even do that in Neo.
Yes, you do. I mean, you damn near do that probably in all games, man.
No, not necessarily. Like say,
I mean, DC's different, obviously.
I could do a ninja in that quite easily.
I know, but you play other things too in
Hell
DC.
no. I got superpowers, bitch. I don't want me no normal.
Exactly.
Basic bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck that. Ninja?
That's what I'm saying.
The closest I got
You
to
ain't
that,
playing Batman in fucking DC. I know you can't.
The closest,
No, I know
the
you
closest
can't.
I got to that, I made a hard light yellow lantern, and I basically patterned him after Yellow Lantern Batman. And I even made sure I had Batman-esque powers in my skill set. So I had like throwing darts and shit. I used martial arts as my fighting style. I had like a Batman mask. I had a whole Batman themed outfit and shit. So yes, I made a hard light ninja. There you go. He had acrobatics as a movement type, so I'm scaling buildings and stuff. And I'm using grappling hooks. Digital copy of tomorrow of FF7. Yeah, you're gonna play the OG version again? Nice.
Shit. But yeah, back on the MMO thing, like, I play Final Fantasy 14, and I jumped on WoW, like, back in 2009. You and our boy Logic tried to get me into DC. I'm not a DC guy.
No, you didn't like it? That's
I've
fine.
just never been.
That's fine.
And, I mean, even Callie and them, they tried to get me back on it, too. Even Heinz was really wanting me to get in.
Heinz has been
I'm like, bro,
like
I'm sorry, man.
That's how he was back in the
Like,
day.
I told him, I was like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, because he asked me one time when I was with y'all on the game chat.
On the chat, yeah.
He's like, so, Astro, like, you gonna jump on DC with us? I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm done. I'm done with DC. Like,
if it's not,
I played hardcore one time with you guys, and I'm like, this is not interesting me with me. I'm sorry. The whole time I was wanting to fucking play my Dragoon on Final Fantasy 14. So
better play some Red Dead.
yeah, but I need people to play with.
That's a game that I have not freaking. I mean, I bought it and I haven't touched it.
In a while.
Red Dead, and I haven't hardly fucking touched it since I started playing the 2 MMOs.
Yeah.
Haven't touched Red Dead. Just sat there.
The online is great.
Yeah. I tried to do some freaking missions solo. It's fucking stupid hard. That game is stupid fucking hard.
You gotta ride into a crew, bro. I don't know no one who's playing by themselves.
I mean, I was playing with myself for a long time.
Astra, look, we're not talking about your sex life, bro.
No, I'm not talking about the. I mean,
No,
I do
he's
that
talking
already.
about going to he's
I
talking
do
about-
that already.
He's talking about going to bars and picking up young girls. So I mean, he doesn't play with himself.
Yeah, but I'm not even
just
trying
plays with
though.
barely
I'm not even
legals.
trying. They just do it. It's like, oh my god, his hair. I want to fucking touch it and other things. Like, no, you can't touch that.
You can't touch your weenus?
Your wings.
I mean, as long as
My
you're
wiener.
this age for the ride.
You have to be this tall and at this tall. How old are you?
My Weena.
Mm.
That's a pop punk song, by the way. My Weena.
Jesus.
And the video has a bunch of dachshunds in it. Look it up.
I don't know if I want to watch this.
But Final Fantasy,
it's
man.
about it's about his penis, but it's like he's playing it off like it's about because he breeds dachshunds, the lead singer. So there's a bunch of dachshunds running around in the video. It's actually a song about him talking about his dick. And it's like super poppy, and you would never know.
It's the My Dick song, just not as synchronized.
It's not. It's not. It's like super like trying to be somewhat joking and tasteful, but it's not.
My dick costs a late night fee. Yo dick says needs ID.
But no, the Final Fantasy 14 shit. I like it because of the simplicity of it, even though it does get complicated as you gain levels, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's certain skills that, in order to get the potency, because isn't that, they don't call it like damage output, they call it potency in that shit. And in order to use this skill to its maximum, you have to use this skill first, plus like 3 other skills. And the thing about it too is that you have shortcuts to the, because it's technically like WoW in a sense, where you play a bunch of play with a bunch of WoW players, and they got like 3 hot bars, and they all connect to all these other skills. Yep. It's the same thing.
You have skills that synergize. A good example of that is the monk and pugilist. Well, the monk has like stances, and then when you use certain attacks, they're stronger in the stances, and then pugilist literally has skills that just chain into each other, which is awesome. It's like, oh, if you use this skill, it'll power up this skill, and then it'll power up this skill, and then you just do a rotating circle of just constant skill usage. That's another thing I liked about the pugilist. You like burn no mana.
Yeah, you don't.
So you're like, I don't even see my normal attack. It's just I'm like, man, look at my mana bar.
And it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Dragoon too. Dragoon doesn't use any mana at all. It's literally just based on what skill you're treating it up to.
Right.
And then even the Samurai. The Samurai is the only one that I got to where you actually have to activate the mana bar. But it's not even that much compared to like freaking all your other magic skills. And that's the thing too, is that, what I like about Final Fantasy 14 too is it incorporates the job classes.
Yeah.
Which I tried to explain to a couple of our own players, Callie and Justin.
Justin, yeah.
Callie was really into that. I don't think Justin is, and I think it's literally just because you have to pay for it. But anyways,
but he's paying for fucking DC right now.
Yeah, I know, but he that's where that's his bread and butter though too.
That's
so I can't dog him for that.
He has that shit memorized.
Yeah.
This motherfucker knows where like every feat is.
Yeah.
And that shit is ridiculous.
Just imagine if that cat played Final Fantasy 14 though. His ass would be hooked in an instant. But anyways, like how the skills work, it's way more simpler, I think, than when I played DC or any other MMO. And the job classing too. In most MMOs, you pick kind of like a job class already.
Yeah.
But that's it. You're stuck with that. Unless you want to make a new character. In Final Fantasy 14, you can literally choose any job class, but you have to level it up to, whatever you want it to do. And that's what I liked about Final Fantasy 14.
You have a lot of freedom.
If I get bored playing DPS, okay, maybe I want to do some tank shit and freaking help people run some tanky stuff.
Just switch the tank. Yep. None of your stats matter because it only goes by your class stats. Yeah. And then
it goes a little bit by your race and all that shit. But
yeah, well, I'm just saying, like it's not like, say, some games where it's like, oh, I switched my class, but I have a level as well, so that kind of thing. Yeah. Which, that's not a thing in this. It's literally it's completely based off your class.
And the PvP, I'm very much like Callie, where she hates PvP shit. Yeah. So I was very reluctant on playing PvP, but that's actually one of the quests that you have to do on Final Fantasy 14. And it's literally just to open up the PvP area. And so you can negate it if you want to. But I jumped on PvP just to kind of like see what it's about. And I fucking enjoyed it, dude. It was like no different than playing by yourself solo or with your own little group of people freaking exploring the world. And that's another thing too, is that it's open worldish in the sense where it's not like Neverwinter, where you got a map and then you leave an area and then you have to choose where you go. Like, no, it's literally just connecting freaking, areas, area maps. But my biggest hit was literally the fact that you can change your job or your class whenever the hell you want to. So if you get with a group of people and you balance out all your jobs and your group of people need a tank, okay, cool, I'll switch to a tank. And the thing is, they have multiple different takes. They just released Shadowbringers, probably like a few months ago.
Yeah, I think earlier this year.
So now you have the Dark Knight class, or what is it called in Tactics? It was
not Dark Knight. It was Fell Knight.
Yes, original was Fell Knight. I think they called it something else after they remade or remastered it. But
the remake was called Fell Knight. You still have Dark Knight in the game. The Gafgorion, his specialty class
was a Fell Knight.
In the original PlayStation title, it's Dark Knight. In the new game, it's Fell Knight, and then the class you get is Dark Knight. Because his version of Dark Knight is supposed to be different than yours, which it is.
Well, they have the Dark Knight,
right,
or the Black Knight, or they call it now. They have that one. They released Samurai whenever you and I first started playing.
Yeah,
and Samurai and Ninja, I believe. Because I think those came together.
Yeah, because you do the thief quest, and then when you're done with the thief quest, the ninja quest opens up. And that's another thing I do like about 14 is when you do the classes, when you do class change, the story content is tailored around the class.
Okay,
so like
that's fun.
The pugilist one, you start out in the arena area where the fighting arena is. You study under this master. He's retired. He's kind of washed up, but he's been hiding it because he has all these great students. There's someone who wants to take his fucking title as like the strongest warrior.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you have to go through this whole thing. You have to get him to get his confidence back and shit like that. And then eventually, he's able to kind of get back into almost top shape. But he is really old. Yeah. And that's like the whole pugilist thing. And then like that leads into the monk thing. Of course, the successor classes don't really have a storyline so much. They only have a little bit of stuff.
Not really, no.
There's a little bit of stuff for the person who teaches you the skills.
I never got to monk.
I got to monk.
Pugilist.
You do monk, and if I remember right, like you just kind of study under someone.
Yeah.
I know the ninja one though. Like you actually kind of meet someone in like a secret area because they're from a village, secret ninja village, and you have to do like special training off somewhere hidden and shit. So
I haven't progressed yet in the samurai, but I feel like the samurai is gonna pick up. I've mainly been concentrating on my dragon.
Is samurai as a successor, right?
Huh?
Samurai is a successor class, right? Or
yes.
Is
it, because
warrior.
How the job classes don't unlock based on like original Final Fantasy Tactics stuff. Where you, like to unlock a samurai, you have to do just for example, Geomancer and a knight or something like that, and then you unlock samurai. Like no, all you have to really do is you got two different paths of your jobbings. You got Hand of the Magic or something like that, and Men at Arms. So as long as you have a level 50 freaking study over like any kind of melee or physical damage shit, then you can take that class.
Oh, wow.
Same thing goes with the magic shit. They just released something called the Blue Mage. I never heard of the Blue Mage in Final Fantasy.
Really?
Yeah. What was Blue Mage on?
They use enemy skills.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
It's Final Fantasy 5. Final Fantasy 6 has 2 blue mages, Strago and Gao. Final Fantasy 7, you get enemy skill materia. Final Fantasy 8, Quistis, all her limit breaks are blue mage magic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the blue magic thing is.
Final Fantasy 9.
See now I'm gathering. See, because it wasn't. You know my shit was Final Fantasy.
Yeah, and 9, Kuna, the weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she uses fucking blue magic.
Okay.
So, it's been in the series for a while. Kimari, all his limit bricks are blue magic. So.
Okay. Well, they have the blue mage now.
That's the only reason I want to come back and play, because I want to try blue mage. I love blue magic. Love blue magic. So if I do come back and play, that's what I'll be playing.
But yeah,
of course, that's gonna be really hard to play in that game because shit.
Well, when did that happen?
When did that happen?
John stepped on that.
Oh, just now? Oh, okay.
Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties.
Oh, I know. My bad.
Just be mindful of the cord, John. Just be mindful of the cord, John.
Be mindful of the cord, John.
All right. Yeah, it's still working. We're good. We're good.
We're good.
But yeah, man, Final Fantasy 14. It's a really well-made friggin' MMO, I think.
Yeah, that's great.
So.
There was the guy that ate monsters. Yeah, Kuna. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me right now, I'm kind of hopping between a lot of free-to-play ones. Mostly right now, it's just been Phantasy Star Online 2 because it got released in the States finally. I don't have to use some weird app to translate the game for me so I can play on the Japanese servers, which I have no problem with doing. I've done it for many years. But I don't have to do that anymore. It's really convenient. I can just turn on my Xbox in my bedroom, lay down, turn the game on. It's great.
I mean, what was y'all's take on Elder Scrolls Online? Because it did get a lot of bad rap.
I never played it yet, so.
No.
Are you down to play it?
I tried it.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
No.
And you're an Elder Scrolls fan.
And I'm an Elder Scrolls fan. Shit. Like, I own the box set. The Elder Scrolls box set, like, with the map and everything. And I'll tell you why I didn't like it. Because being an Elder Scrolls fan, ESO does not feel like an Elder Scrolls game.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I
played
it too. I was like, motherfucker.
And that's because
they fucked this up. Yeah, I'm gonna pull an Angry Joe and be like, "You fucked it up, man. You fucked it up."
Yeah. The reason being, in my opinion, it doesn't feel like an Elder Scrolls game, is that the skill tree, the way you level up, is very linear. Not like Elder Scrolls, where Elder Scrolls was very open to the way you customize. Its customization was very open. ESO is not open at all. It's actually very closed, and the storyline is very linear. So I felt very limited in ESO.
Yes.
And that, I'm going to say it pissed me off. Because that's not Elder Scrolls to me.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls to me is very open-ended and non-linear. So to make something with progression and story that's linear, it just didn't appeal to me. It's like, this doesn't feel... I mean, maybe if it was another set of lore...
Right.
Not in the Elder Scrolls genre, and already being an Elder Scrolls fan, I might have liked it. The fact that I already have this experience with Elder Scrolls, I didn't like that.
And you and I both, man. You started off way earlier, both of you, I think, with Elder Scrolls. I started off with Morrowind. Oh,
Morrowind.
I thought you knew about the original PC shit.
The first two.
I mean, you probably knew of it.
One. I know Daggerfall, which is the second one.
Yeah.
But I know of the first one.
Yeah, I started with Morrowind and then went backwards to the 2 PC.
Oh, okay. So we all started with Morrowind then, yeah? And we fucking loved it.
I know as far as size and how much of the Elder Scrolls world you can explore, Daggerfall is the largest game.
It was. It was huge.
You can explore all of the Elder Scrolls world.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Daggerfall is the largest map. But it is a 2D PC game.
That's fine.
And it's old. And it's very archaic. But it does have the biggest world.
And it's super fucking
hard. Wait, 2D? I thought it was like the whole Eagle view shit where it's like, it's straight 2D.
2D, sprite based.
Wow.
Old school dungeon crawling.
Yeah.
It's old, dude. The first two Elder Scrolls games are old. I have them.
And Daggerfall is super fucking hard too.
Yes, it is.
Damn, bro.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's super hard.
Because I thought Morrowind was fucking hard until you end up getting higher levels. You know, when you start making your own magic and shit like that, your own spells.
Yeah, Daggerfall
that was so dope on
very
Morrowind, man.
Game.
It was dope.
I was mad they took that away in Elder Scrolls 4.
You know what's a really cool thing about the box set, and I have to tout this. You guys know that Elder Scrolls, Bethesda released a freaking world builder with Morrowind.
Really?
Say again?
A world builder to where like you can build a map. You can put houses, you can put trees, you can put fucking mountains.
I'm assuming this is a PC thing, yeah?
It's a PC thing, yeah.
Motherfucker.
I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, it comes...
I know Fallout has that.
It comes in the box set. When you buy the PC Elder Scrolls box set, the freaking Morrowind World Builders disc comes in it.
Makes sense that they have them.
So it's kind of like they wanted modders to mod it. So like, hey, make your own world.
Yeah. And Fallout's called a Gek. I forgot what the world building thing is for like Skyrim and the other shit is, but I didn't know Morrowind had that. So
Morrowind has one. Yeah.
What kind of cool stuff were you doing in Morrowind?
Let's see.
Everything.
I made kind of an Aztec city. Like I made the frickin' what is it called? The ziggurat. I made a city of ziggurats.
That's kind of cool.
With like a skull fence, like it was total Aztec style. That's what I spent my time doing, was making an Aztec city with some ziggurats and a skull fence.
So wait, you got into it at the same time than I did. What was that, like 2000 and...
I first played Morrowind and like... I was already out of high school when I played Morrowind.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are like 2 years older than me.
No, I'm just saying, like, when I played Morrowind, because I was by a friend's house, and this was after it had already been out.
Oh, okay.
360 was out by then.
Oh, shit. Wow, bro. You late.
Well, I just never got around to playing that game.
I know, you late.
For me, when it comes to original Xbox, I was real big into the BioWare games. So, Knights of the Old Republic, Jade Empire.
KOTOR so good.
Jade Empire is the best BioWare game ever. I want a sequel. But, the KOTORs, that game, get the 360, Mass Effect gets announced. Oh, BioWare can't do any wrong. I'm buying it day one. Boom.
Shit.
So I was a very big BioWare guy. So I didn't even know about Bethesda and fucking Elder Scrolls until I happened to go by. I was by Richard's house.
Yeah.
Dre, not Richard's house, but I was by Dre's house.
Yeah.
Dre and Rusty were playing it. Richard comes by. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So it's Elder Scrolls. We got the old Xbox plugged up. Alright, cool. Fucking watching it. Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome, dude. You never played it? No. I didn't even have an Xbox back then. I had like a GameCube and PS2.
It's alright. I was still rocking N64, PlayStation 1 whenever fucking Xbox was like been out. And I get shown an Xbox. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then it was Halo, and I was like, this is a really interesting looking game. And then I got first
cool.
introduced to FPS, and I was like,
Halo was cool, but at the time I'd already done a lot of PC FPSs, so to me it was like, oh, generic shooter. Well, that's what it felt
Never
like.
been a fan of
Well said by a PC gamer.
I mean, I was playing Unreal Tournament, dude.
Yeah,
Shit,
I know.
like,
I know Unreal Tournament. No, it wasn't. I was playing Tribes.
That's a good
Remember
one,
Tribes?
Yeah.
60 fucking man server, bro. Freaking 30 people on each side, and it was all futuristic, and you were literally taking ships trying to capture each other's flags and this futuristic stuff.
We had Unreal Tournament 04 on our computers at Heights. So we'd get done with our work, and then it'd be like, hey, anybody getting on? Like 12 people hop in the room, and we'd always play the same stage. It was like these 2 towers, and it had like matrix physics on that map, and we play Instigate, and it was amazing. You see motherfuckers just floating across, jumping from building to building, motherfuckers dodging ray beams and shit. Oh shit! Gib, no! So that was fucking awesome, dude.
I didn't get in the whole FPS thing, but yeah, Morrowind was one of those RPG games that put it on the table for me. I mean, I remember playing Morrowind, bro. You know how many times I restarted Morrowind? Just like a whole new fucking character? It was like fucking 20 goddamn times, bro.
I've played all the way through Morrowind at least 4 or 5 times. All the way through.
Yeah, see, like...
I don't know why Astro fronting. He knows he's a Baldur's Gate guy.
I am. And I'm like 50-50 with the new Baldur's Gate game. You know, I like it, how the direction they went, because they're going with the whole like original tabletop-ish shit. You know, where it's turn-based and everything. Mm-hmm. But I kind of wanted like a sequel to the Baldur's Gate games that we had. And remember, I bought you one of them, I believe.
Or 2.
Yeah, where you play as Drizzt if you put it in a secret code. And I like that version where it's kind of like Contra-ish or some shit where you're rolling around and you just hack and slash, you use special skills and all that shit, or your magic and all that.
A lot of fun. We need to play Hunter the Record, because it's the same kind of shit.
Yeah, I know. You told me.
I need to fire it up one day so we can play it. You'll probably enjoy that too, because it's very similar to that.
I remember seeing it in like GameStops and shit like that, and I was like, I don't know a damn thing about this game at all. I don't even want to know if I want to buy this shit.
Hunter, you said?
Yeah.
Hunter the Reckoning.
Part of the White Wolf shit.
Hunter the Reckoning, and then there's Hunter Redeemer.
Yes.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Well, Hunter Redeemer, you're just playing a preset character, right?
I don't know. I never played Redeemer. I know in the Reckoning, it's all preset characters in the Reckoning, but there's like 4 people, and they represent like a class.
Okay, so very much like Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know, there's a kind of bouncy character, the more speedy character, the more magic heavy character. Well,
which have you seen the Baldur's Gate?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's good, man. Like, like they have the preset characters, right? Where you can play as different like hero characters, and they have their own story progressions and all that shit. And the not the Cthulhu. Well, yeah, the Cthulhu are part of it, or the Mind Flayers.
Yeah.
And
the Illithids.
Yeah, they're very much incorporated in the storyline, but you can also like make your own character.
Okay.
Like to the T, where it's like almost fucking Skyrim shit.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your own class, all that jazz, and I'm like, okay, this is good. This is a true fucking RPG title. Word. With freaking D&D tabletop freaking mechanics. And I believe, I'm pretty sure more than likely it's available on PC as well as all the other freaking consoles too. Maybe not Switch. Definitely Xbox and PlayStation, I'm sure.
Right.
So.
Okay, let's see where we're at right now. We are at an hour.
Oh, what about that?
Shit, for real?
That's it?
Just an hour? Holy
You guys
fuck.
went 2.5? Over 2.5.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to keep these tight. So.
Yeah.
Well, we could always freaking, movie editor that shit.
It's work, man. Fuck, dude.
Windows Movie Editor.
But we did mention a little bit about music earlier.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say boobs and ass. I was like,
I was
yes,
gonna say boobs and ass.
that
We're
too.
talking about
That's good
non-vanilla
too.
sex.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the time John bruised his ribs. No, it's not.
Well, doing sex.
Are we going there?
I mean, I'm kind of intrigued now. How the hell
Did you not know
bruise
that?
yourself
You
doing
don't know the
sex?
story? Okay. All right.
This is the place.
All right. So this is where it starts.
Word.
Mama San, as you guys, Vivi had this great idea that we were gonna clear out our rec room
Oh, I've heard this story.
and lay plastic down
Oh!
and oil wrestle.
I didn't know it turned into sex.
Well,
I mean, I should have known, but.
and I mean, yeah, oil wrestling. I'm not gonna get into details. Anyway, we oil wrestled for about 30 minutes. Whatever. We get done, and I'm like, okay, we need to shower and get this oil off. Give me a towel. I start wiping up, right? Wiping the oil off of me. Go to the shower. I don't wipe the bottoms of my feet well enough. So I'm standing in the shower. I slip in the shower and hit the side of my rib cage on the edge of the tub.
God damn.
I've been there. That shit sucks.
And I had, like, it hurt to breathe for like a week because I had bruised ribs.
Damn.
I've done that except I hit my neck.
On
the
your
side?
neck on the side of the tub?
Really?
Yeah.
You had to talk about that.
Well, you didn't go into detail.
He didn't go into gratuitous details.
Yeah, no.
And
We-
you shan't get any.
We PG-13'd it.
Yeah.
We didn't keep it rated R, even though we could have.
We didn't go triple X.
I could have talked about, never mind.
Don't tempt fate. Don't tempt fate.
I'm already,
Do you not want snoo snoo?
I'm already in trouble for bringing it up.
Oh, Jesus.
You need another drink?
What?
I need some water.
If you don't want John to
Oh,
say
where I can
shit,
get water? Where can I
you
get
probably
water?
should.
Yeah.
I'll rinse this for you.
If you don't want my word vomit, you probably shouldn't make me.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's ever a moment where like it involved like physical fighting to some degree where it led to sex.
I got a funny one.
No.
No.
All my exes were kind of boring.
I got a funny one. So, me and my ex-wife, we're in her little apartment, and I come over one day, and we're kind of just chilling in the living room. I had to have been there for maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
When we started getting hot and heavy into it in the couch. And the couch is old and beat up. She's like, fuck this. You know, she's like, let's go in the bedroom. I'm like, cool. So literally the day before, she had her bed in the center of the room. Like, why did you walk into the door? That's right there.
Okay.
So I'm carrying her, bro, and I didn't take a look into the room while I'm carrying her because we're
Yeah. Swallowing each other's face. Word.
So I go to slam her on the bed. what I think it is.
You Batista bombed her?
I busted around the floor, dude. I got a fucking and then there's no bed there anymore. The bed is now moved over here on the other side of the room. And the carpet's like this thin.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, oh, shit. Fucked her back up, dude.
Oh, my God. I kind of feel bad for her in this moment.
Oh, I felt so bad. I was like...
We'll just bring it full circle. Back to talking about sex?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, we sang the song.
And then y'all started talking about MMOs after that, so that was like a whiplash of topics.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We have to come back around.
We're trying to hit all the topics. Trying to hit all of them.
We haven't talked about
trying to hit all them
wrestling
sugar walls.
yet, so.
Oil wrestling?
Or wrestling.
We were just talking about oil wrestling, so let's talk about professional wrestling.
Oh,
okay.
I thought we were talking about sex.
We can always come back to sex. Okay, it's always there.
It's always easy.
I mean, wrestling and sex is not that far, right?
Sex to oil wrestling, then to professional wrestling.
I mean, that's what we're doing.
That's kind of what we did.
Whatever.
Kind of backwards, though?
We'll run it.
We're
We'll
getting
run
back
it. Whatever. Okay, so
Okay.
professional wrestling.
Me.
Did you watch Mania?
No. I have not watched Mania yet, and I will say why.
Go ahead.
Because I am trying to get over my dislike for WWE,
Okay.
and I'm still where I dislike that product.
It's understandable.
But I watch a crap ton of indies, like from Ring of Honor to freaking NWA Power.
I need to watch more Power, man. I really do. Like, I really want to, but
I mean, Nick Aldis is so underrated.
Great wrestler. Great wrestler.
Great wrestler.
I love that my boy Marty Scurll's
Marty
been there.
Scurll is in ROH.
Fucking Aaron Stevens. I've seen some of his shit.
Yeah.
He is gold, man. I really wish we could have gotten more of him over the years.
Yeah,
He took that long break. WWE fucked him over. That guy's fucking amazing. Just, mwah.
I really dig that Marty has such a big part in ROH now.
Yeah.
The reason he didn't go to AEW is ROH offered him $750,000 per year.
And he's the
And
head
a spot on creative.
He's the head booker.
And he's a booker. And $750,000 a year. AEW, regardless of how big they are, they can't offer him a contract like that. Not with their roster. Not and give him that much creative freedom.
I think that was the big thing. I think the money wouldn't have been an issue, but having that much control over what you want to do and your involvement with others in the company, I think that probably meant more to him in the end.
Yeah.
And it's more flexible for him this way because it's not like he can't work in AEW if he wants to. He can.
Yeah, because all those companies are very open, very free.
So I think sooner rather than later we'll see him there. He might not be like a contract. It might be a situation like what they did with what's his name, the Olympic guy. He was just on there recently. Jesus, he played Matanza in Lucha Underground.
Oh,
Stocky motherfucker.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Joe
about.
Cobb.
Joe Cobb.
Cobb. Made a quick appearance. Was on like 2 episodes, and that was it. So I gotta definitely see something like that. Mania though, I won't say it was great. There was some good stuff, but the 2 matches.
I've heard 2.
If you ever see them,
Can I guess which ones you're gonna say? You're gonna say the freaking Taker AJ match.
That's one.
Boneyard, because it's filmed like a horror movie, right? That's what I keep reading, and it intrigues me. I'm interested. And then the Cena, fuck Cena, I hate Cena, and Bray Wyatt match.
Jesus,
You don't like the Marine?
They were fucking amazing. Okay, so like the Taker.
That's 2, or what you gonna say?
The Taker, yes, the Taker AJ match it's so cinematic. Like it literally opens up. They're at a graveyard. You see a hearse pull up. You're thinking it's Undertaker. Some guys come out the back of the hearse, like druids. They pull out a fucking casket. AJ's inside the casket. He's making all these fucking jokes and shit. He's like, "Oh, that was kind of comfortable. I might do that more often." You know, he's being all cocky and arrogant, you know, AJ Styles.
He's being AJ.
And then you hear some new Metallica song comes on. They show a shot of a highway. It's fucking Taker on his fucking bike. When he's driving to the fucking graveyard, he shows up. Him and AJ start fighting, dude. It's so awesome, dude. So fucking awesome. I'm not gonna tell you all of it, but that's how it starts. And then like the the Firefly Funhouse one with Bray and Cena is like a super mind fuck.
I mean, Bray is an amazing wrestler as it is.
Jesus, dude. Like,
I mean,
the whole thing is like Cena's like in this parallel world, and Bray's like, it's literally like he's in hell. Yeah. Bray's just letting him see all of his like failures in his career in the WWE, and it like chronicles like his whole career from like the match with Kurt Angle to Thugonomics to fucking Super Cena and the match with Bray the first time. They show this thing where like Bray's acting like Eric Bischoff and Cena's a member of the NWO. There's like all this fucking crazy shit, dude. It just it goes to all these different places, man. It's batshit insane. So like those are both very cinematic. They're really good. Then there's the feel good stuff like Drew getting the belt
and he deserves it because fuck Brock. Yeah. I hate Brock too.
So like Drew got the title and it was a quick match. It was like 5 minutes.
Yeah, Drew's an amazing wrestler. Way underrated. I'm so glad he went to the Indies and found himself.
Hell yeah. What else match was really good?
I've heard mixed things about the women's match.
I thought they were okay. I didn't think they were amazing. They were okay.
Like the two women matches. Was it Fatal 5-Way or something?
That one was alright. The Rhea Charlotte match was alright. I didn't like the result. I didn't like Charlotte getting the belt off of Rhea. Wasn't a fan of that. The one match I watched, I had to start skipping through it because it was so fucking long, dude. It was like 30-something minutes. The fucking Edge.
The Edge and Randy Orton match, they went for 40 minutes. There were some old ass men. They went for 40 minutes.
Shit. Yeah.
Them dudes are in their mid 40s.
I know.
And they're going for 40 minutes.
I know Randy's probably in his early 40s. I know Edge is almost in his 50s.
Yeah.
So.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, bro. I mean,
Edge was looking jacked, bro.
I remember.
He was. He's looking like, I was like, I don't know.
Jesus.
I remember watching WWF when I was like 15 to 12 years old.
And you saw the Edge and Christian.
Yeah. I remember the Hardy Boys
back when they were the Hardy Boys.
I remember Leela.
Lita?
I was so in fucking love with Lita. I was like, damn. Yeah, Lita.
She's well telling all the time.
Yeah.
She's fucking hot, dude.
Yeah. All the time. Always well telling.
Always wanted fucking Lita, bro.
She's hot, bro.
She's the lead singer of a punk rock band.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah,
holy shit.
She has her brand.
They're not that good, though. I hate to say it. Like, they're kind of trash.
Damn.
I tried. I saw them at work tour once, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Lita. My ex-wife was like, oh my god,
stick to your wrestling.
My ex-wife was like, oh, you're gonna be like not paying any attention that I'm here because Lita's on stage singing.
Oh, duh.
I'm like, probably.
Yeah, babe.
Fuck you. And she ran off and like went and sat on some picnic bench somewhere at work tour. I watched Lita and I'm like, that was a bad idea, babe.
The band sucked.
The band sucked so bad.
Let's go home.
Let's go home. Mom was like, oh, who plays next? Real Big Fish plays in like 20 minutes. We're there.
But AEW though.
AEW. Best thing to happen to professional wrestling in the last year.
Jesus, they've been so good, man. What's been your favorite match so far?
Favorite AEW match?
Since they've been on TV.
Let me
specify. Because the pay-per-views before, that's some of their best stuff.
Okay. Because, like, I do have a really, really kind of dark horse of an early pay-per-view match that I like a lot. Since they've been on TV, like a regular TV match.
Well, not have to be TV, but since the company has been on television.
Well,
pay-per-views can be mentioned too, but not the before the TV stuff though.
Okay. I really thought, and I know it was short, I really thought I have two here. The Sammy Darby match.
The most recent one?
The most recent one.
That was awesome. Jeez.
So good, so good. Or the freaking, and I'm a big Darby fan, or Darby and Cody.
The first time?
The first time, yeah.
Woo! They opened up. That was their first match on AEW television. That shit was excellent, dude. Darby was made into a star then.
Yeah, he took the freaking vice president of the company to the limit, to a fucking draw.
Huh? Time limit draw. That shit was
time limit draw, and you're like an unknown guy.
It was so good.
Now, my favorite before TV, and it's really because of like 2 spots, was the Darby, Joey Janela, and Jimmy Havoc match, that triple threat match.
Jesus.
And the 2 spots, I think you know which 2 I'm talking about.
Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel?
And the skateboard with the
No,
pins?
the chair spot. Joey Janela monkey flip, stayed in the chair.
Oh, damn, I forgot which one that was.
Okay, Darby, I think Darby goes to monkey flip Joey Janela. Joey Janela is sitting in the freaking chair.
Right.
He holds onto the chair, lands the chair on its feet, and it's just...
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, same match. And you
Of
saw
course,
an interview
of course,
with Joey.
Of course, you know, Jimmy stapling gunning everybody.
Staple gunning everybody. Yeah, that's such a good match. And like, on that card, that pay-per-view card, that match, like, didn't get much freaking credit.
No, it was really good. It was
It was a great match. The 3 of those guys really put it all out there.
Killed themselves, man. My favorite match so far, since they've been on television, has been Orange Cassidy and Pac.
So good. So good.
Oh my god, dude. I was waiting. I was like, man, I know people been sleeping on Orange Cassidy.
Because nobody's seen his indie stuff.
I'm like, once they see this match with Pac, people are going to be like, oh, shit.
That guy can actually go. Yes, he's a comedic wrestler. Yes, he cracks a lot of jokes. He has this whole... That's his high fives. Like, he's super lazy, right?
This whole thing is like he's like the sloth of a person. Like, when he gives a thumbs up, he does this shit.
And his high fives, people in the crowd are literally like this.
He'll be walking down the aisle and everything's all cool. He's got his shades on. He's got like a jean jacket and jeans on. He's just
always keeps his hands in his pockets. Like he wrestles with his hands in his pockets half the time.
My favorite shit is when he like goes up to somebody and he's all like,
puts his hands in
crowd pop, puts his hands in his pockets, and it's like, it's almost like a, like, what's up, motherfucker? But in his way, because he's like so just kind of all the
I don't
time.
give a shit about nothing. The funniest part of that match is when he's rolling.
Oh my god, okay. So Pac knocks him on the ground, right? And so he goes to pin him. And he rolls out the ring. And so Pac's like, nah, fuck that. And he goes out to the other side, beats him up for a bit, rolls him back in the ring, and goes after him again. And he rolls to the other side of the ring to the outside. And Pac's like, what the fuck? And so he puts him in the ring again. And he goes to grab him again when he gets back in the ring. And he starts rolling again. And he runs to the other side. And then he gets to the other side, he's like mugging him because he's so pissed. And then when he finally turns and he's facing Pac, he has this shitty grin on his face. And Pac's like, you motherfucker.
And then he just does that and he just rolls some more.
Then he rolls back into the ring. Oh, dude, that's so goddamn funny, dude. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that was
I might have to get back in the wrestling.
If you watch AEW, dude, it's so good.
Oh, man.
Speaking of AEW.
The shit recently with the drones in Jericho.
Drones in Jericho, yeah.
Jericho's cutting this promo, and he's in his hot tub.
Why does Jericho have pants in the hot tub?
Hold on.
Answer me that.
This is Jericho.
Because he's a fucking rock
He's
star.
a coach.
So he's sitting
Jericho,
there in his hot tub, he's drinking some bubbly, he's got his shades on, he's talking about how he's like, we're gonna do this on the show and all this other shit. And he hears buzzing in the background. And then they show like a camera feed and it's a drone that's coming to Jericho's house. And Jericho he hears the buzzing and he's like, what the? And he looks up and he gets out the hot tub and he's wearing like full on rockstar leather pants. And he's like, Vanguard 1! I knew you'd come. And so he's trying to recruit the drone
Matt Hardy's drone
into his group because it's a sentient drone, right? And so like he's like, look, man, look, what I said to you last time, I apologize. It's just a little heated. Look, I really want you in the inner circle, man. And he grabs like this little toddler size t-shirt to my hanger. He hangs it on that fucking hook on the drone. And he's like, see? Look. Just think about it. And then the drone like starts to fly away. He's like, you come back here! You come back here!
You're running off my shirt!
Calls for his dogs to go out. He's like, release the hounds! And it's a bunch of like small ass dogs.
Small ass
Shih Tzus and fucking dachshunds and fucking chihuahuas and shit. And then the drone like flies off the property. He's like, that bastard stole my shirt. It's the funniest shit, dude. Oh my god. That shit's funny as hell. all the kind of supplemental material they have from Being the Elite and AEW Dark is really good. I was just watching Being the Elite, and so because they're not going to be able to do matches.
Yeah.
After all these tapings are done, and they've been taping matches on Being the Elite.
Yeah.
And so they had I think 2 matches on Being the Elite, and so they're doing commentary in post, and so Matt and Nick are having a match, and it's a warm up match. So Nick, because he's been hurt, he's like, all right, we're gonna have a warm up match. We'll get you back in ring shape. He's like, all right, cool. And so they're at Nick's house. And he has a ring set up on the tennis court on his property. And so they're walking to the tennis court, and he's like, man, something feels missing. He's like, ring music. Yeah. We'll add it in post. All right. And so he snaps his fingers, and the music comes on because it gets added in post. You hear the super kick party, and they're walking down the stairs to his tennis court. They do all the posing and all that other shit. And they actually make a comment about it. Their announcer, Excalibur.
Yeah.
He says, well, I guess Nick forgot to add that in post. Something else they were doing in the match was so fucking stupid. Because Nick is the person who edits the videos. So they make a joke about it. The episode starts out hilarious though. It's what's his name, the librarian, the male one, Peter Avalon.
Peter Avalon.
He's taking an Uber and gets to his house, and he's like, man, this is a really nice house. He's kind of walking up, and he's just looking at the property. He's like, oh, that's beautiful. I need to get one of those at my place. And it's a good 2-3 minutes of him walking. Gets to the front door. Brandon Cutler opens the door. Brandon's like, oh my God, what are you doing here, Peter? Well, Brandon, you're a loser! You're a loser! You lost your match! Ah! Because they've been doing this back and forth to each other every time one of the other person loses. They go find each other, and then they fucking laugh in their face about it. And then Brandon's like, really, Peter? Really? You drove 3 hours here to come do this? He's like, I didn't drive. How'd you get here then? I took an Uber. You took an Uber 3 hours to get here. That's how the episode starts.
The librarians. Have you seen any of Leva's old stuff?
The oldest thing I've seen from Leva is when she was doing Blue Pants in NXT.
Oh. She's actually a very talented in-ring woman.
Man, she hasn't been good in AEW.
No, she hasn't. Her old gimmick was she was the queen of cosplay.
She's a cosplay wrestler.
She's a cosplay wrestler.
Really?
Yes.
She came out as every fucking other wrestler. She did a match where she they played Undertaker's music and she came out in Undertaker clothes, whole Undertaker entrance. This was in the Indies for 50 people too.
Yeah, that's her thing. She's the cosplay wrestler. So
okay.
She's famous for that.
She's famous for that, but she doesn't do it now. She just does the one character. Which I miss. I wish she would do the Queen of Cosplay and just the funniest one. She had a match against what's the guy? It's the guy that's always grabbing dicks.
Grabbing.
You're talking about Joey Ryan?
Joey Ryan.
The dick wrestler?
The dick wrestler.
They make a joke about that.
I think I saw a video of that.
The running joke on BT is famous dick wrestler Joey Ryan?
Yeah.
They actually call him that.
Well, and because he's supposed to be like 70s porn star as his character.
He's got the stash, and he's got the haircut, and then he wears these really tight fucking tights. And then he has a thing where he does is somebody will go to grab him in the dick, and then suddenly somehow his dick is able to grab their hand, and they're like they can't let go, and then he starts flexing, and then their arm will get hurt, and they're like and he'll and then he'll fucking turn, and they'll get flipped over. They call it a dick flex. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
So to set this up, Leva has a match, and I just saw this a couple weeks ago. This is, again, in a really, really small venue, maybe 100 people in a bar, against Joey Ryan. So, Joey comes out.
Famous dick wrestler, Joey Ryan.
Famous dick wrestler, Joey Ryan. Comes out to the ring. So, and he's supposed to have a match against Leva Bates. Well, right after he does his entrance, his music starts again.
Oh my god. She came out as Joey Ryan.
She came out as Joey Ryan, with matching, but she's a chick, so she had to wear a bra top too, right? But same exact, matching tights, did a stick-on mustache, a wig, and everything.
I feel like I've seen that too now.
And the same shit, the same freaking grab moves she would do. And Joey, and he was getting pissed off. you could tell. I saw an interview afterwards, and Joey did not know she was gonna do shit about it. Like she didn't tell nothing. Like this was a total surprise. And famous dick wrestler Joey Ryan was like, I mean, you can tell sometimes when they stage shock, but like when she came out as him, like he was legitimate. He didn't know what the fuck to do.
Did she badge flex him?
She did badge flex. She did badge flex him. It's such a good match.
I seen one dick flex spot. There's like 4 guys, and there's 4 other guys, and they're all getting the thing. And like, there's the 3 guys. It's like Joey, Brian Cage, and like one other guy, and then there's this 4th dude. And all them are doing the shit, and they flip all their guys. And then the 4th guy is like, and then the guy's like, and he's like, no. And they're all just staring at him like, come on, dude. Dick flex him. And he's trying his hardest, and the guy's just like, and then he starts crying in the corner. Someone has to console him. It's like, it's okay, man. Your dick's just not strong enough, right? Try and get next time. Oh, man. Of course, that's the stuff some people hate, wrestling purists. They're really stupid shit like that.
I mean, wrestling, from what I'm gathering from what you guys are telling me, is very different even from when I was a kid watching it.
Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of different stuff.
But
last night I went on a whole Attitude Era binge. I was watching, not Attitude Era, kind of Ruthless Aggression Era. I was watching a lot of Biker Taker. Okay. And then I started watching a bunch of old NWO shit. The Biker Taker stuff was so fucking good. There's one where he comes into the arena and like Vince is like, hey man, look, I don't want any problems tonight. I don't want any problems, Vince. Or he says boss man. And he's like, you sure? You're gonna chill, right? He's like, yeah, I'm cool with the mechanic. And he fucking walks by him, right? It's like, damn, that was cool as shit. And so he comes inside, he's like, hey, where's Steve Austin's locker room? And the dude's like, oh, it's right over there. Oh yeah, I got something for him. And he reaches into the bag, gets this fucking long ass metal chain, right? So he comes into the dressing room, kicks the door in. No one's there. And he's like, oh, I'm not here. Alright, guess I'm gonna make myself comfortable. Sits down, starts messing with Austin's shit. Goes to another clip. Austin, his wife, and Vince McMahon are sitting in another office, and Austin's fucking going ape shit. He's like, Vince, what the fuck are we gonna do? He's in my locker room. He's messing with my stuff, man. Vince is like, oh, calm down, Steve. We're gonna figure out a way out of this. And they're arguing back and forth the way to convince Taker to get out. Every time they go to the locker room, Taker's just doing some random shit. Like he goes into Steve's dip. He's like, he's fucking with his dip. Someone brings some beers there. He's like, come on in. And he's like, I got this delivery for Mr. Austin. He's like, oh, you're in the right place. Go ahead and put that down. Ice cold beer. Ice is in a big ass fucking case. He's like, just to let you know though, this isn't Steve Austin's locker room anymore. This is my yard. But you can leave that here. Started drinking all his beer. Oh man, Austin was so pissed, dude. They send his wife in. He fucking Vince was like, why don't we send Deborah in? She stopped him before he didn't do a damn thing. And she goes in there. Austin's like, oh, that's a great idea. She goes in there, tries to get his shit back. Taker tells her off, and he spits a dip on her fucking blouse. She's like, oh, and Fish comes back. She's all fucking mad. She's complaining to Austin about it. He looks at Vince, he's like, whose stupid damn idea was this? That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. After just agreeing with like 5 minutes ago. Oh my god, man. So much good shit. And then there's NWO stuff, dude.
Did you see the social distancing match with Joey Janela?
What?
I wish I would have. That sounds amazing.
Social distancing match?
Yes. So Joey Janela is kind of like an internet sensation wrestler, right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's an AEW guy now, so he's making money now. But he made his name by doing these crazy fucking spots, like falling through a table off of a roof.
That is Spring Breaks.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Spring Break shows, which he's famous for promoting. So.
Yeah. Well, him and it's just some random, I forget who it was, some random indie guy. They decided, again, really small venue, like some small house show. They decided they're gonna do a social distancing match. So the whole thing, like, they don't touch each other throughout like a 10-minute match, hardly at all. Like he's like doing suplexes and the guy just rips.
He's not touching him.
He's not touching him at all. he throws a chair. Joey throws a chair at the guy, and it hits him. And the ref goes over with a wipey, like a Clorox wipe, and wipes the chair off afterwards. They don't touch each other except for like, and every time they do touch each other, like they stop and they pull out freaking wipes and they wipe each other down. It's so hilarious. And then I'm seeing a lot of mixed reviews on it because like some people are saying
some people don't like that shit.
Some people,
Yeah,
and it's not just that they don't like it about wrestling. Some people are like, oh my god, you're marketing a national tragedy. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And then some people are like, this is fucking the most funny wrestling I've ever seen.
This is comedic value, right?
This is comedic gold.
Oh my god. That reminds me of this match. It was Orange Cassidy versus Colt Cabana.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's like some backyard venue. And so
Colt and Cassidy.
Colt comes out and he's trying to be serious. He's like, we're gonna have a serious wrestling match. Orange Cassidy comes out and he's sitting there, he has his orange juice with him. Gives his orange juice to somebody in the crowd. He kind of goes like this. Someone gives him a beer. So he opens the beer. They introduce him and Colt. And he's like, Colt's like, come on, man, let's wrestle. And he goes to like grab Orange, and Orange does some shit to dodge, and he's still drinking his beer. And then Colt's like, goes to grab him again, moves out the way, still drinking his beer. So the whole match is Orange avoiding Colt while finding a way to take a sip of his beer. At one point, Colt gets the beer from him, puts it on a turnbuckle on the side somewhere. He's like, alright, man, let's go. This is serious. He goes to grab him, and they do some tussle and shit, and he fucking gets Colt off him, and he kind of creeps over to the corner. Grabs the beer surgery. Oh my god, dude. Orange Cassidy shit is always like that. It's always him just like pissing people off. He's just doing some random shit. And they're always trying to be serious. Like, look, man, let's have this fucking match.
And it's weird to see Colt being serious.
I saw when it was Velveteen Dream versus Orange Cassidy in Evolve.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
It was so
I kind of want to get back into wrestling, just having this discussion with you guys about it.
Velveteen Dream's a pretty awesome character, too.
Yeah.
His recent feud with Roger Strong.
I love Roddy Strong, by the way.
Dude, Dream has a great Twitter game.
Mm-hmm.
So during the feud, like, he's like taunting Roddy by basically saying, I'm going to sleep with your wife. And I'll take care of your son when you're done. You're gone and you can't wrestle anymore. And all this other shit. I'll take care of your wife and son for you. That's where he's just fucking with him. Roddy's getting more and more pissed. At one point on Twitter, I shit you not, he had wrestled after Roddy earlier that night. And he was wearing like these white silk laced gloves and a silk white laced headband during the match. He takes gloves off during the match, but he's still wearing a headband. So on Twitter, he has a picture of himself with the gloves and the headband on still. And he's like, oh, by the way, that silk lace I was wearing, it's made from Marina's panties. I was like, yo, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, Dream, chill.
That's like every fucking feud, too. Like every feud, Dream is gonna talk mad shit on social media.
He's just gonna push people to the edge, man. And I remember the whole time thinking, like, people were like, who the fuck do I cheer for here? Because Dream's acting like a straight dick.
But he's supposed to be the good guy.
Yeah.
In this situation.
He's supposed to be. You know, a lot
I mean,
of
that's why you had Dwayne Johnson fans or The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin fans.
Yeah, because The Rock.
Which they're supposed to be both good guys, but they both fucking like are always butting heads.
You know, The Rock, like, when you think of The Rock character, he's never been a good guy.
He's a twin.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole in the beginning.
His behavior. He's always been an asshole.
Yeah, but his like I remember when he first started out, he was kind of the bad guy. A lot of people hated him, but then he slowly became a good guy. But that's kind of the same thing. That's kind of the same thing with Stone Cold Steve Austin, though.
Kind of a nice guy.
But that's kind of Stone Cold Steve Austin too, though. That's the thing. That's why you had Stone Cold Steve Austin fans and The Rock fans.
But Velveteen Dream has never been like his character is not deviated. Literally since the character debuted, it's literally been I'm the Dream, I'm the shit. I don't care if you cheer for me or not. I know you love me. Because he's basically like Prince.
Like Prince.
That's the character. So he's just always like this aura of I'm the shit.
Want some pancakes, motherfucker?
Not so much that.
I feel like it should.
It's always very like ambiguous with his sexuality, and he's always like being very flirtatious, whether you're a man or a woman. He's having women fucking come out and bring him out, and he's doing all this fucking sexy shit with them. And when he's talking to you in promos, especially with the guys, he goes real heavy to the innuendos. Like the whole thing with Roddy. He's like, Roddy, leave the boys at home. Or we can go all night long. This is very fucking gay shit. And you're like, oh my god, holy shit.
Damn it, I'm kind of mad that I fucking dropped out.
I love Dream, man. Like, he is a
It's kind of the opposite than with Jericho, right? Because, like, Jericho is supposed to be the ultimate heel in AEW, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
But
Comes to the ring, all the whole time.
I mean, I remember when he first came out, everyone hated him because he seemed like a fucking dweeb.
Yeah.
Well, now he's supposed to be like the ultimate bad guy in AEW. Like, he is the terrible person.
Right.
But the whole crowd sings his music.
Yeah, he'll come out, and then the crowd starts singing Judas, and then he goes along with
Which is a Fonzie song, by the way.
and then like.
He grins like at the crowd, like he's like.
At this point now he acknowledges, he's like, yes, you know, the inner circle fans, they want to sing my theme song because I'm great, I'm Chris Jericho, and he's like, everyone's an inner circle fan, like Judas is the most popular song in the world, so he just like fucking eats it up and shit. One show they did, if you were in a show. He goes to the camera and the camera is jammed with the theme song.
He takes the camera.
The cameraman
Singing Judas and dancing while he's filming it.
And then the commentators are like, oh my god, everyone's in a circle fans. Like, you see why Jericho has so much power here? He's got fucking the staff and the damn payroll. So it's just, oh man, there's so much good shit. So much good wrestling. But I think we're gonna bookmark it here. I don't want to go too long. I'm trying to get these.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
Hopefully, we'll be back.
We got to do
soon.
a lot of more writing though if we want to get under 2 hours.
Yeah. So we're gonna close out there. We're gonna leave you with some of this great music by our boy. You guys enjoy that there. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Signing off.